What is it that makes a leader effective? That's the question we're exploring in Chapter 6, and we'll be looking both at what makes a good leader, as well as how we can develop leadership capabilities within the organisation. We start with an evaluation of the role of leadership in organisational success, and then ways to identify effective leaders. And what we'll see is that outward success is not always the same as leadership effectiveness. We'll then move on to consider in detail several of the different theories and models that have been put forward to try and help us understand leadership at work. There are a lot of theories to cover here, and it's perhaps not surprising when we think about how important good leadership is to an organisation's performance. But as we go through the theories, we'll be looking at how we can use and apply them rather than simply viewing them as abstract concepts. We'll consider the kinds of people who are most likely to emerge as leaders, as well as the types of leadership behaviours that are most effective. Of course, the context that a leader is in can have a significant impact on whether he or she is successful, so we also draw on theories that evaluate the interaction between a leader's style and the situation that they find themselves in. One element of leadership that's often overlooked is the role of the followers. But of course you can't be a leader if you don't have any followers. So we spend some time in this chapter considering how leaders and followers build their relationships with each other, and also the impact that followers' perceptions can have on a leader's success. This gives us a good opportunity to delve into the complexities of gender bias in leadership perceptions, as well as issues around effective cross-cultural leadership that are important for understanding leadership in the 21st century. We'll then move from the general to the specific, looking at how leadership interacts with HR practice. We'll see how HR practices can help to implement a leader's vision, but also how the individual leader's styles may impact on how HR practices are implemented throughout the organisation. And finally, we draw the chapter to a close by discussing ways that we can develop leadership at work, including specific leadership development activities.